Yo, Ziggy, Sonny, Sloth. You never go full retard, mate. Sean Penn, AM Sam. You're fighting in the bathtub. Fuck, I love that movie. What's it called? Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder. When that movie came out, I laughed that it existed because I had already seen bits and pieces of it, and I'm just like, this is basically just going to go, fuck you, to all those people. You never go full retard. Probably the last movie that we'll ever see that has blackface in it. A white man playing a black man, playing an Australian. Ooh. Les Grossman, Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise. I reckon that character was based on Weinstein. Gotta plug it in. Fuck, that turned to powder, bro. Well, it was a bit drier than I thought. Oops. Oops. As long as you don't beat off to what you think you're seeing, it's probably not too bad, bro.
If Putin comes here in August as planned, your government will be obliged to arrest him.
We will want President Putin to be here even tomorrow to come to our country.
You would welcome Vladimir Putin here right now?
Of course, we will welcome.
A man who is being investigated for war crimes by the
We
International
will
Criminal
welcome
Court.
him to come here as part and parcel of BRICS, but we know that we are constrained by the ICC. Putin is a head of state. Do you think that a head of state can just be arrested anywhere? How many crimes have your country committed in Iraq? How many crimes have everyone else who's so vocal today committed in Iraq and Afghanistan? Have you arrested them?
But
You're
this stand
making
of
a lot
yours-
of noise about putting in state of working for peace between Ukraine and Russia, and you fail to resolve the war. Where are the weapons of mass destruction? More than millions of people have died in Iraq and Afghanistan, and there are no weapons of mass destruction. We know what the war is about.
If Putin comes here in August as planned, your government will be obliged.
Stupid fucking retard journalist. I will say shit, pigeonholing shit, forming a fucking an agenda. Motherfucker just shoots it down. Yeah, he's the head of state. He's being investigated. Oh no. What world do you live in, bro? That reporter comes from the world where we're innocent until proven guilty. Someone being investigated doesn't mean shit. But you see how they try and pull this crap? Even Obama's lost his wokeness. People with good ideas have flaws. People who do good things have flaws. So do people who do bad things. All people have flaws. That people don't want to listen to people because they have flaws, that's what's wrong. The ones that don't want to listen are the ones that are wrong. The ones that want to tell everyone, this is what you need to think, they're the ones that are fucking wrong. Ugh. Ugh. Back to the Google. Actually, let's press that button now. Well, this is probably the one. Looks like it. No, shit. Nah, I can't find it. Hey, Wilson. Looking at stuff blowing up. The Moab. The mother of all bombs. Or the daisy cutter. one of the videos shows Taliban or ISIS training camp. All motherfuckers set out like in a dojo in lines. They're all training. They mustn't know there's a predator up there or a fucking... See, no, predator wouldn't hold this thing. It's a fucking parachute bomb. It's probably like C-130, like something big. Like dropping that shit, like cargo door open shit. Bad day for them boys, mate. They all would have just disappeared mints. It landed right in the middle of them. Just would have gone. Secret societies. Secret societies of woke aliens making humans LGBTQ plus minus equals. No. I know you're just making statements and that you're trying to get a reaction. It can't be truly what you think, or you would be the retard. But you'd already know that. To think that you know everything and no one knows nothing, and you know everything out of every person in the world means you're delusional. Well, I'm not going to pick on you. I know you're smarter than that. You see, Weinstein. Fuck. Yeah. I need to take cigarettes out or buy real cigarettes. I think this Chinese tobacco is killing me. Oh, shit. Are all the societies in on it together? Are they actually all one society, or are they all just different secret societies all fighting each other? So what are your secret societies? I was going to say as a secret society, I'd say like, first, obvious one is families of the past, rich families of the past, anyone who's a monarch or a dictator or what, they could have had some power early that could get them into a position. Otherwise, it'd have to be government agencies that have gone rogue, like the Pentagon or the CIA or NSA or Homeland Security, like rogue elements of military and government. But it can't be like the whole military, because the military is made of civilians. You remember, not everyone's a pussy. Not everyone's gonna go, fuck it, I'll just do what everyone else is doing and let my family die. I'm better to just go, nah, fuck you. You know, shoot me. Might as well do it now. I ain't fucking carting nothing for you, buddy. I ain't digging my own fucking hole either. You do all that. Yeah, but that's first world agenda. Capitalism started to want to take over the world because it didn't like communism. All weird shit crept in between since then. Yeah, what's the dude before African dude? He goes, America, come to my country. Like hands and neck. I fucking forget the country. Sorry, dude. He goes, America, come to my country. They bring $60 million. And like, you can have this. Spend it on humanitarian stuff like woke issues. Like China. I think it was China and Iran or China and India. No, China and Russia. China and Russia come to my country and they teach me how to fight. They teach us how to fight. They teach us military tactics. They teach us how to protect ourselves. Because you keep your money, America. You keep your transgender agenda. Oh, nice. I grow capsicums and lemons are just over the back fence. I swap a lady over the back for lemons and oranges. Give her mint, tomatoes, whatever I have excess of. At that time, the first Bush president was in the CIA. That his son later became the president is the reason why the what's it called, Freedom of Information Act can't be used yet to get information about what he was doing back then. Weird, isn't it? His kid must have done something when he was president, or the fact that his kid was president must push that time period further on, so more of his family can die before they get outed. Hey, Rasta. There's some idiot, I think it was a chick, trying to tell the dude who was running Kenya at the time to give Kenyan people rights. Why can't all Kenyan people have rights? And what the fuck are you on about? Like, they already have rights, men and women in Kenya who are Kenyan have rights. But they're talking about the whole thing that we're trying to deal with in our society. They're trying to start it in theirs. Just as we're all going, we don't think this is probably a good idea to continue doing this. Yeah, sometimes you do have to say no, and you got to just stand by it. So normally you look around and you like think what you know will do to other people, and you measure it that way. Now, depending on the issue, how personal that issue is, and you'll sometimes curtail your own thoughts on it because you don't want to step on the toes of others. But in some things, I think you just have to go, this is how it is. There's nothing wrong with things being right and wrong and things being black and white and having facts and fiction, truth and untruth. Makes it easier, you know? Like, we're going to limit things. If you look forward the way we're policing everything, we won't even be able to put on a door the direction that the door moves. You just have to figure that out when you get there. Because you can't tell someone that the door goes one way if they think it goes the other fucking way. You know? And there can't be something there to make one person right over the other one. So they just remove the label entirely. Then everyone's right and everyone's wrong. But how do you get through the door? When I talk about it too, sometimes I feel like I'm hating on people. But I don't hate the people or what, you know, but what I don't like is the ambiguity they bring to the world, the unsureness. Hmm. My neighbour snuck an extra bag over the fence. I didn't see it for like 2 days though, but everyone was okay. Yeah, sneaky. Now I feel like I owe her. So pretty much the first harvest I get here, I'll throw a few things in a bag. Or 30. You know, fucking Russia and the hospital in Ukraine. So yesterday the news is like Russia bombed the hospital, and today the news is like Russia possibly bombed the hospital. We have to wait for the investigation to see whose bomb it was. All right. In the meantime, I don't think there are any hospitals or schools left in Gaza. The last school that Israel blew up was actually a United Nations school. United Nations strapped together a joint and brought people there to sort of keep them safe and a little bit of education. I think it was just sort of under the guise of education. And Israel just blew it up. You want to hear about the directive that Israel have? Look how Americans have that thing where they say we don't deal with terrorists, or, even though sometimes they sneakily do. But they're normally meant to say no every time, and in that way they just give up trying to fuck with you with hostages. Or Israel have one that basically, if you're being taken hostage, they will kill you to stop you being taken hostage. They think that it would be worse to be a hostage and used and as a card against your people and to be tortured. So they have a rule to kill any Israeli that will be taken hostage. Can't fucking go on off at them for that. Because it's been around for decades. Not like people didn't know. I think soon they're going to let journalists into Palestine, into Gaza, Israel. They put a ban on them. It's like publicity, it's going to be bad either way, but at least if you have the world in there, you get all the points of view versus one-sided news that we're getting now. Everything we see now is basically from anyone with a phone in Palestine, in Gaza. Oh, people want to go so they can tell the story, like war correspondence and cunts like that. It's too one-sided at the moment, all the news. You need more people, you have more coverage. Yeah, I was surprised how many people want to go. There's like 48 or 58 people waiting, bags packed, ready to go. one of the Israeli guys goes, "Oh, it's too dangerous." And the reporter just laughed. He's like, "No, it's not. We've been to every war on this planet. It's no dangerous than any other war." I think shares in those companies will drop. No. I don't think people are dumb enough to go through that again. Not yet. So they'll lose money until the next one, and then they'll explode again, make big money. Just make sure you invest just before it. I got one more. Oh, you know what I want to see? I want to see that fucking, what happened with that submarine? The Titan billionaire underwater coffin. Whatever happened to the wreckage? Well, they grabbed it at least a year ago now, and they're gonna look at it and tell us some shit. I think there'd be a doco out by now, and a movie. All right. All right. I'll catch up with you a bit later. See who's on.